Hello, I'm Rose, and welcome to my channel, The Crafty Rose. Today I will be presenting to you from the Back to Basics series, all about tape. Please take a moment and subscribe, please. Okay, there's a huge variety of adhesives all around. This comes down to your preference and the nature of the project that you are going to do. The most common is the double-sided tape. It's tape, comes in different widths, and the tape, it's easy to take, then cut, no need for scissors, just cut, and take the backing. See, that's the tape. Good, and it's attached. It's kind of permanent, but if you almost immediately put it like kind of a little crooked, or you wouldn't want to do it again, if you do it very, very, very slow, it's kind of forgiven. But you have to do it right away and very slow, so the paper won't attach to the tape, and then your piece will be no good. Okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you a trick. Almost this is the same price as this one, but in some projects you really need to have the narrow one. What I do when I get my package, because I buy them in packages of 12, I take one and with my X-Acto knife I divide it in the middle. Just go all around, patience and slowly, so don't cut fingers, and then you go all around, and then you have two different types, and you can take double of your money. Because this is double-sided tape, no one will see if the tape is a little bit skinny one side and then thicker in the other, or if it's a little bit jagged. It doesn't matter. It won't affect your project. It's just something that's going to be on the paper with another paper on top, so it won't be seen. So at least with this trick, I just get double my money. Okay? Now, second one would be the tape runner. The tape runner comes in different cartridges. Some are refillable. This is not refillable. This one works faster now. But of all the ones that I've tried, this is the more comfortable. Something that may happen if you're using it often is that it will get a little buildup of glue, on the tape, and then that makes that the roll won't roll as it's supposed to, and then it kind of stucks. When you try to put it in, it won't flow. You see, this flows very naturally. You hear the clicks. You see, when I pull it out, and a little bit of the glue just keep getting here, and then there's a buildup, and then stops the roll. So what you need to do is, with a pin or the OVO, you just go in, get all the glue, and then with your finger just pull a little bit farther, So the sticky guy would come here, and then that's when it will be easier to roll again. Okay, this is the advantage of immediate. You just roll and glue. You don't have to wait for taking the backing after the other one, right? Just here. You see, it's permanent. This is permanent. There are some that you can find that are repositionable, but they become permanent after a certain time. Those are good. Just you can choose any tape runner that you want, and if you want to use a tape runner, it's absolutely your choice. Whatever makes more comfortable for you, and whatever fits within your budget, right? Now, the other one that we have here is the repositional tape, foam tape here. When you use it, you see it's very thin, but it will give you dimension. We can put one on top of the other. To make it thicker. You see? And then this wider and thicker. You can cut with your scissors very, very, very narrow strips. If you need to put behind some letters or behind a specific embellishment, you can cut it very thin. This also comes in little squares like this. You take the little square, has just in one side, then you go and take the tape on the top. Here we go. And then anything that you want dimension that would just get a little bit higher, you can use it. See? Now you can see that it's not flat on the paper. It's kind of a little higher, thicker. Okay, so these are the ones that are available. I've seen sometimes that they are little long strips, and the long strips are perfect if you want to make a shaker card. Let me see. I think I have a shaker card here. Yes. You see the shaker cards, you just put the double-sided tape here. I put the double so it will give room for the shapes. So this, because I don't have the long strips, I just cut this in different very thin lines to make it a nice shaker. Yeah. Don't worry, we will make a class about this, so you will make them like a pro. Okay. Now, the other one that I want to talk to you about is the painter's tape. This painter's tape is one tape that it doesn't have a lot of glue in the back. It's easy to cut with a hand, right? It's not permanent. You just use it to block things or to hold the dies when you put them in the die cut machine. If you find that it's too sticky, just put it on your skin several times, and the oil from your skin will take away some of the glue, and then it will be easier to put and easier to take out. Also, you can put it there if you want to block a part of your project, you don't want to have the paint. So I'm just go here. Just put ink on that part. Then you see it blocks the ink and give you more control to where you are going to put the painter's tape on the ink. It's like it comes in this width and it comes in the middle width, and it will help you in holding the dies or holding a project, or if you want, you can put them in the edges and then make a little bit of a frame from the original color of the paper that you are using. It's very versatile, and then you experiment. You can try different things for yourself, and you will come up with a different, totally use. So send me, if that happens, send me an comment or an email so you can share your secret with me, okay? I will do the same. The next one is the washi tape. Washi tape is also with low adhesive in the back. It's not that much, but it's pretty. I use some of that in the decoration of my little containers. I use also in decoration on my pencil holder with pen and pencil. And I'm going to share a secret with you. I'm going to show you my stash of washi tape. Look at this. Lots. I like this kind of like glitter. I use this often on holidays and Christmas because it gives a really nice accent to a card without mess with glue or other things, right? There are also, these ones give you more. Do you see the width? Give you more from your money. You have to be very careful when you are going to buy adhesives and going to buy tape, because sometimes the tape is not worth it because the amount of tape that you have is not valuable, right? Because, for example, if you may have one tape that you see, that tape may be having, let's say an example, 10 yards or 10 meters, and it's $125 at the dollar store. And then you see another one that is 20 meters or 20 yards, and it's for the same price. Then you should just go for the second one because you are getting more product for your money. But really read all the numbers that they have on how long or wide it is and make a calculated decision in whatever tape or you are going to get, okay? As I said, this washi tape, it's really nice. It makes a really pretty background. It's a background for a card. When you use your washi tape to do a background, try to put things that are very simple and solid on top of it. because having this kind of background is a little bit heavy to the eye, a little more busy, we would say. So if you are going to just put some sentiment with a little simple matting, maybe a flower or another detail, and that's enough. No, I don't have to put all the different things. It's good. So these are the washi tapes. Sometimes I've seen them where I got most of this. It's at the dollar store in packages of 3. It will not be lotto tape, but because you have 3 for the value, and when you are using that on the accent of a card, you use very little. You don't use a lot. So sometimes it could be worth the money. Okay, so just be aware of all the information that the washi tapes measurements are good for the value. Okay, now I'm gonna talk to you about the glue dots. These are the glue dots. These are little pieces of adhesive that will help you hold things that are very bulky or heavy. This is a small, you see the size here. These are the medium size here. They are petite, even smaller than this, and there are 2 more bigger than this. For me, the 2 are the ones that have worked for me. It has 300 dots, 300. So I have this for years and I haven't been able to use them all. But it's really strong. Okay, and also you can divide them in half to do the same thing that we did with the tape, double-sided tape. But if you have, for example, this button that's kind of bulky, this is one of the glue dots. Just put it here and then squeeze it so that the dot will be really sticky to the button. Okay, now need to take it out. It's really strong. You see? If you can see here, there's the glue dot behind, and we can put the glue dot anywhere, and it will just keep it there. You see, it's a very permanent. If you need to have something that you want to be 100% sure that you want it there and that there is no other uses that you may take it out, so just do the decision if you want to keep it and then put it in a glue dot. Okay, these are the ones that I have. I'm not sure, but maybe there are other companies that came up with the glue dots as well, but these are the ones that I have. Okay, now, okay, and that will be all for today. If you have any questions, a suggestion for a class, or just to say hello, leave a comment below. And if you like our content, please like and subscribe. Have a good day, and remember, stay crafty.